Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Tides of Numenera, or Torment Tides of Numenera. Numenera, get the name right. Episode 59, now IVATOPIA. Okay, where did we leave off? Were we in the last chat with these, were we?
To action!
No? Yes? Two silver humanoids stand near a small vehicle of independent origin. Their skin has a reflection, metallic sheen that makes him appear both part and separate from the scenery around him. Around them, sorry, not him. Them. As you approach, both of them turn to face you. They have no mouths, and their eyes are fabulous black, reflecting nothing. A name for these creatures rises from memory. Silver Orphans. It may not be the name by which they know themselves, but it's the name used by the Order of Truth. The Silver Orphans turn to stare at each other for several moments, then the one on the right gestures at you in a complicated pattern. Seeing your confusion, the one on the left kneels, using a foreshortened finger to trace lines and circles in the dust at your feet. Ripples radiate from a point. First a square, then a human eye. Then an unrecognizable mass of interconnected dots. Silver Orphan looks up at you, awaiting a reply. Try to intercept the drawing. Quick finger translation. Copy the drawing. Tend to communicate. That one. 75%. Yes. Did it. Success. You stare at the drawing, following the lines and shape with your eyes. There, a wave of words. And then the human eye still recognises amid the dots and lines that surround it. Behind the eye, the square and something familiar, like a tool you once. Like a tool you once held in your hand. Oh, hold your hand. That makes more sense. Lock Silver Orphan. Like the resolution of meaningless noise into the refine of beloved song, you suddenly know what it is the Silver Orphan seeks. Machine's intelligence, however, or whatever they may be concealed. The Orphan watches impassively as you reach this realization. Then the one on the right holds out a hand in a request for information. Tell the Orphan about Stefan, Zob. Tell the Orphan about the peerless drones. I'll let you know if I find a machine intelligence. Yeah, why not? You draw a crude portrait of Silver next to the Orphan's image, still visible in the dust. It might be your imagination, but when you're finished the drawing, the Orphan seems pleased.
Ready to learn something new.
They turn to stare at each other. Then the one on the right reaches inside itself. It's what? Its silver hand merges simultaneously with the glistening metal of its torso. An instant later, its hand is whole again, and holding an object of particular construction, it drops the item into your hand. Payment, you assume. Last castle gains a sight of sickness, minor fatal. Oh, okay. That was Zebon. You do the sign of Fifth Eye and crew the project of Zeros. Then you draw a line linking it with the Orphan's original drawing on machine intelligence. You're not certain for a moment whether or not they were understood.
Ready to learn something.
Yeah, we get XP. The Orphan on the right reaches inside itself, drawing out an object. Drops it into your waiting hands. You draw a portrait of the reef of fallen worlds, indicating the location where you met the peerless drones. X and copying the Orphan's original drawing next to it. The one on left crouches and adds a few quick strokes that you take to be a query for further information. After some thought, you draw one of the drones you encountered, then some more beside it for a good measure, linking them all together in an attempt to indicate their connection to one another. The Orphan on the right likewise crouches and stops your hands before turning to face its twin.
Ready to learn
Nice.
something new.
Long moments before they look back at you in unison, and then they each reach inside themselves, withdrawing parts of an unidentified device. They fit the parts together, handing you a complete but curious Numenera, the likes of which you've never seen. You have the feeling they're very pleased to have this particular intelligence reported to them. Nice. I find the machine intelligence. Wow. Oh, we all leveled, great. Okay. Okay, so that fits in this spot. What do I have? Nose resistant damaging. Fair to say, choose a damage type. Converted to the chosen type. Cool. Where'd it go? Decide this brigade device. Device what? The device automatically activates, putting the creature into stasis. Probability it could preserve a living being indefinitely. No cage size limits. This is very small creatures. Cage is inactive. You do not have the means to reactivate it. Oh, okay. What's this? If wearing this matching ring, share all for 25% of stats healed. 2 characters wearing it. Two characters wearing these matching rings share all fatils and 25% of stats healed. What's this? Oh, how much he likes me. Oh, why did I give it to you? To him. Okay. And the outside, the ones that burn it, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, you can have a lot more than me. See if any of these oh, how's this? I'll see if anything highlight these. So what's this? Bonded. Shadow step, but bonded item. 12 physical damage. 4. Medium melee weapon might. We'll wait a minute. So one of the following options to spend your experience points. You can select each option once per tier. So I can't do it anymore. Increase edge, increase stat pools. Crew skill. So the skill to increase. Task. Go back. Okay. Oh, so abilities would be improving with the other, isn't it? Increase edge of pull of your choice. All task challenges that use a particular stat. Strength will demonstrate care to wound allies. Basic damage.
Fine.
Okay. Ah, here's what I was looking for. Combat skills, medium. Oh, that's why it's medium weapons. Okay. That's what I was looking for. Oh, here it is. That's why he hasn't been using that, because it's for heavy. What do you use? I already asked you. You. Sword. 5. Eight. 2 use of the sword. 8. Plus 2 per effort applied by max. Same sword, isn't it? What's on negative then? What's that for? Condition that affects character stats and actions. Oh, okay. Temporary. So I'm like weapons. You're medium. You're melee. You don't have any skills in it. Okay. You can choose between either proving or picking a new skill, or proving one of your abilities. You can only do this once per tier. Ability. But to improve, increase accuracy by 50%. Okay, might try that. What about skill? Oh, okay. Okay, so that's where it's come from. There. Fell swoop's better. So I'm tier 1 still. I'm close. She's tier 1. It's a couple of tier 2s now, so we're getting closer.
Why are you so angry all the time?
What? I'm not angry.
I
just don't deal well with fools.
You're probably making them nervous. Maybe if you were nicer to them, they'd stop making mistakes.
I wish it were that easy. Fine.
Okay. So I'll look at the quest things. Because I'm trying to remember what we need to do. I know I still need to find out how to get that language and get underground and then like insect creatures. But other than that, what else am I supposed to be doing? Because I don't know what to do with that. The murder thing I failed, I remember that. So main quest. And I have all these, okay. Sculpture and servants might witness the murder of a man by the sorrow, the same creature, okay. Who? Which bits am I supposed to be doing? I haven't read these. Search the sorrow's latest victim of the Dundon Old Chapel. Some of the victim's body was taken away by the Dendo, probably to the chapel in underbelly. Found the victim's corpse on the bear of the Dundon Old Hut Chapel. He bore a familiar looking tattoo that he had been scorched away, suggesting that he was a cast-off like me. Ask one of Dendo's old huts can tell me more about him. Okay, Dendo's old huts. The leader of the Dendo information informed me that the sorrow's victim lived in Cliff's Edge. His house was near the Church of Power. Perhaps a clue to his identity can be found there. Okay, so maybe I haven't done these then. So I've got 2 things to do here. Dindon's informed me that the sorrow's victim lived in Cliff's Edge. His house was near the Church of Power. Because I know I was looking around this area. I can't zoom in and out of this. That's what I was doing up here. Cliff's Edge. Let's go back there a minute.
If you want a job done right.
Because I think I was looking around there, but like I said, I just want to double check. Because the more I can level, the better. Tougher my guys will be. And better equipped at passing this stuff. I'm assuming if it's on there, I haven't done it yet.
If you're sure it's safe.
Okay. There's underbelly. Aha, power, that's what he said, didn't he? Point of interest.
I'm ready. I'm always
All right, Rin, you can do this.
He was open to vital information regarding the physical of the being. This is the guy I came to before, who like cybered me up, wasn't it? Why don't you have a chat with him then? So the droid says, so mechanical chunter is roughly the size of your head. The end of one of its arms, the trail of slender razor-sharp blade, flicked at the air. It's not clear whether it's trying to sense you or warning you to keep your distance. Examine the droid. The droid buzzers a warning at you as you lean in for a closer look. The triangle blade leap to your attention. A tiny shaft of light grazes the edge of each one, and they taste the air like tiny tongues. But you also notice a panel beneath the blade, fluttering like an insect wing. Beneath you catch a glimpse of a row of sawtooth injections. I've seen these before, Alan mutters. He reaches for the back of the drone, and it slashes at him with an outrageous hiss. Your companion dips beneath the blurry blade and pokes an incandescent patch on the thing's plating. A hidden panel flies open, filling the air with an inconceivable babble of high-pitched voices. See what you've got here is a sleeping Paran, he says, leaning casually out of the way of another of the drone's sure swipes. Oh, XP, nice. Friend of mine had a bunch of wild theories about them. Shame he still had them in his head when one of these things chopped it off. How? It whirls at his throat, hacking and thrusting. He ducks. One thing he did manage to tell me is that they forget all about you if you don't touch them for 10 seconds. Okay, that's good. The drone pauses in the air, cocking to one side. Cocking to one side. Then the hatch slaps shut, silencing and babbling voices. There. So, says Amnesty. Done it again. Jabs its nested blades at you when you go for a second look. Sound the drone again. Okay, leave. Okay, has that changed this? No, still. Okay, without getting an episode here, so let's go and go stuff for you next week. Have a great amazing day, everyone. And remember, subscribe and hit a little bell. Bye.